guys. So, we're going to have a compelling conversation about broken hearts today. And broken hearts is a fascinating topic because how does your heart actually break? It feels like it's broken, right? And when your heart breaks, it's really hard to know how to move on with that experience. It just hurts so much inside, right? What are the types of situations that we can come across that we could identify that breaks our hearts? They're big time letdowns. They're the types of situations where we put all of our heart into something and we didn't get what we wanted out of it. And that could be a relationship, that could be a science fair project, that could be a Minecraft building. There's superficial levels to this too, but it feels like we put hours and hours of ourselves into a creative project that now the computer died and we'll never have access to that again. But I think the most genuine, most powerful broken heart experiences are, well, one is the loss of a loved one. And I think the hardest loss of a loved one would be a parent that loses a child to suicide is really hard. Or a best friend that loses a best friend to suicide. Or I loved this one with all my heart. And love is a complex thing because relationships can last for 2 weeks and break your heart because it was the first time in your whole life that you ever felt something so moving, so beautiful, so immaculate, and now it's gone and it feels like a part of you has died because it was the one thing that brought you to life. So what do you do when you feel heartbreak? And what do you do? Is your heart truly broken? It hurts inside, right? So we define it as a broken heart, but anything that's broken can be mended with love. One thing you need to know is time, right? Time mends and heals all things. You can't get pregnant and have a baby in 1 second. We live in a world where there's a process to the development of something, to the birth of something, to the transformation of something. Even putting your heart and soul into a relationship or into the upbringing of children or into the science fair project or the Minecraft building or whatever it might be. There's different levels, but we put all of our heart into it. We have experiences with it. It feels like we are growing and becoming alive from it. And now what? Now what? It's gone. That person is gone. They're never coming back again. That love that was bringing me to life is gone and I can't breathe. And I didn't realize how dead I was until I met this person, and now I feel so freaking awful. This is broken heart stuff. So, I'm a spiritual healer. I could talk about how to mend a broken heart with energy work. And energy work is all visualization techniques, and it's going beyond the visualizations. It's going into them, and it's giving, okay? Giving a gift. So right now, I can give you a gift through this screen. Oh my God, I'm reaching my energy hands through this screen, and I can touch your heart because I can be a caring and loving human being. And I can care about you because I know what it's like. I've had my heart broken too, and I've had my heart broken by society. Because sometimes I have felt let down by this world, not just by a relationship that didn't work or a friend that I lost. And the way things turn out hurts really, really bad, but I can feel hurt by bigger picture things as well. And I have to reconcile those parts of the reality and come into peace and acceptance, right? Peace and acceptance. We always have to come into a place of peace and acceptance. It's hard to when you can't breathe in your heart. What's your broken heart experience about? Because each and every one is going to be affecting the soul uniquely different. And how the soul has been journeying through the course of infinite time. There is no past, present, and future. So how do we have past lives? It's infinite time. They're all happening in an amazing cycle called life. And we're human. So, but your broken heart experience, my broken heart experience is because I have them too, right? And some part of my soul in an infinite time is still reconciling it. And it seems to get easier with time, but this can be a trigger can be tripped at different points in our life where we start thinking about that one. And we start wondering, we start, thinking about what if it didn't work out that way. I was called to do this fantastic photo shoot, and then it turned out all the film that was useless, and my opportunity to go big just blew up in my face. I can't reconcile this. Like it's a reconciliation thing. There's different types of my heart is broken moments, and it goes really, really deep sometimes, and sometimes it seems to be more at a different level of the relationship of how it feels within the heart, or how it feels within the mind, or how it feels within the gut, right? So if I do energy work, I have to explore the way the relationship, energetic, vibrational relationship is with the broken heart itself. And there's wisdom associated with it too. So I'm just going to pause for a moment and actually just get in the zone with my higher self and see what we can do to share a message of help and healing for those watching this video, because they are interested in some advice to heal the broken heart. Not just wanting to talk about it, right? Or to see different perspectives of it. Not just wanting to hear that everything heals in time, right? But to actually have some useful advice that they can take home and put to good use in their own life. Okay. So the first thing, one cool thing that you can do is say, wow, why is my heart hurt this bad? Well, because I loved that person so much that I don't know what to do without them. That I don't know who I am without them. For the first time in my life, I felt like I was alive. And now I'm confused and I'm sad. I have all these beautiful memories with this person that I loved, and they're not here with me anymore, and I don't know what to do. You see how broken hearts feel. They feel deep like this. So we just start by acknowledging that we're feelings people. We feel this in our heart because it meant that much to us, right? It's that precious, that meaningful, and that's the first sign of something beautiful. Not something terrible, something beautiful, right? We got to turn it inside out. My heart's broken because something that beautiful happened to me in my life. Step 1. That's actually kind of cool, isn't it? Remember, kind of that advice about how things take time. Step number 1, something beautiful happened. And now that something beautiful isn't there. But you can still acknowledge that it meant that much to you, that now you have to reconcile what to do without that. And sometimes it comes back to, who am I now without this person in my life? And that is the start of a brand new self-discovery journey, a brand new adventure. This universe is so full of amazing souls. And it's hard when it's a family member. It's hard when you feel like it's the one and only soulmate, and a relationship was for a while, and things happened. I mean, it's hard. It gets hard on different levels, right? It gets hard on different levels. But it's an infinite universe, and there's amazing people out there. And there's people that sometimes we get attached to the relationship. We get attached to the family members, because that's part of the beauty of life, is having these people in our life. And when they're not there, now we have a whole new garden full of flowers of amazing people we can meet, and whole new conversations, whole new memories to be made, whole new meaning about what the soulmate actually is a representation of, is many, not just one, many. And remembering that precious love had a time and a place, and now that precious love, that precious experience is transforming into something new. And you too are transforming into something new. So who are you going to become from here? I'm going to reach through this. I'm reaching through here. And I'm going to touch your heart with my energy hand, and both my energy hands, and I'm going to tell you that everything's going to be okay, all right? And I'm going to hold your heart because I care. And I'm going to send love into your heart right now because I care about you. You don't need to be sad anymore. But if you need to be sad, then that's okay too. Because you need to feel that way right now. But don't forget who you are is also happy. And you're really amazing when you're shining bright. And you're really attractive when you're shining bright. You attract exciting new experiences. Now, when our light bulbs are dim, right, we kind of wither away and recede into the corner of the shadows until a time is right where we want to come out again. But sometimes coming out into the world is actually a really great way to heal. Not to resist, not to push people away, not to go into the dark corner, but to come out, to try to push yourself out and try to do things that you enjoy. Challenge yourself, right? Challenge yourself. Have some pleasant discoveries. Add some new ingredients into your life that can get you focusing on different things. Again, time, right? Time heals. Enjoy growing through this experience. Your broken heart is going to teach you so much about yourself, so much about the world and people and your soul and soulmates and all that and love and everything. It's going to teach you so much. And then time heals, time transforms, time manifests more and more amazing versions of yourself. And you become wise, you become a gifted human being with your beautiful experiences that you can share to help other people get through their own broken hearts. And you can be an awesome grandparent one day who is helping their grandson or daughter, this teenager, with the one and only soulmate, and they can't live their life anymore. And you can tell them everything that you have learned all these 80 years about love, or 90 years or 100 years about love, and now your journey becomes so freaking beautiful and wise and seasoned and helpful, and you're giving a gift of yourself to help another generation of your own identity to heal and to grow, so that one can grow up to be a grandparent too one day and have an amazing message to share. Because love, the cycle of love and the learning of love, it touches us all deep inside of our hearts at all ages. Support and love and remembering and time, right? These are all parts of that healing process. So I hope that this video message means something to you, gives you some advice you can work with. One final idea that just struck me was to tell you that to start saying, I am whole again. I am whole and I am not broken. I am whole. I am a human being, and I feel and I have felt and I'm still feeling, and I am a loving human being, and I have felt love and I have shared love and I have been a reflection of love. And this experience has hurt me, but I am still whole and I am not broken. And I welcome the universe to teach me more about myself, to teach me more about love, and to inspire new things into my life to help me with this healing process. Because it doesn't have to happen in a split second. It's a process, right? And you become wise from it. But this is a great way to start too, is to acknowledge that you are whole and you are not broken, and to welcome the universe, your higher self, spirit guides, angels, Mother Mary, Jesus, whoever, Buddha, anybody that you really resonate with spiritually, or just, within yourself, your own inner master, your own inner heart is wise and wants you to heal, wants you to feel better. So welcome that acknowledgement. I am whole. I am ready to discover more about who I am and more about my soul journey. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. If any of you would like to connect with me for a one-on-one psychic session, please visit me at my website at abbeynormalswisdomquest.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all a wonderful day.